All right, my friends, for this video, for this project, we're gonna do some op art, and I'm gonna walk you through the steps, and as long as you stick with the steps and take your time, you should come out with something that's pretty awesome. But it can be easy to make a silly mistake, and then your op art doesn't really work out well. So first thing is, I'm gonna write my name on the back of this, and then I'm gonna use this side of my paper to do the artwork on. And I've already drawn these lines for you so that you don't have to do any of the ruler work. But if you're a kindergartner, I want you to choose 2 or 3 shapes. If you're a second or a first grader, you can do 3 or 4. And second grade, you can do up to 5 if you want to. But you don't have to do, doing more shapes doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be better artwork. But I got shapes to trace, and for example, this CD, I'm gonna trace the outside circle. Don't trace the inside circle. Same with other shapes like this oval. Just trace the outside, because if you have a shape inside of your shapes, it'll mess up your pattern. So I'm gonna do the circle. There we go. I'll do a triangle. Don't let them touch, but they can go off the page, that's fine. This. All right, and then my last one, my oval. And this is a pretty big oval in the center, so you could just do the center of this oval, but most of these inside shapes are too small, but that'll work. Okay, so I've got 3 shapes. I could do more. After you've traced your shapes, I want you to get get 1 crayon. You are gonna use 2 colors eventually, but just get 1 to start with. And what I'll do is I'm going to forget about the insides of my shapes. I'm gonna pretend they're not there. And I'm just gonna color the background so the lines, not the shapes. And I'm gonna go with the line. I'm not gonna go across. I'm gonna color around the shape, not inside of it. It only works if you've completely filled the space with color. If you leave a lot of white spaces because you're coloring really quickly, the effect won't work out quite as well. The op art won't look as effective. So I've got green, and then I'm gonna go all white, skip it, and I'm gonna do green. Okay, I'm almost done here. I skipped all the shapes and didn't color inside of the shapes at all, but I've got green, nothing, green, nothing, green, nothing, green, nothing, and this last one's going to be green in the background. And you don't have to use the same colors I'm using. You can choose any colors you want. I'm gonna do green and pink because they're complementary. Well, green and red are complementary, but we know that pink is a type of red. But you could do, if you wanted to do complementary colors, you could do yellow and purple, red and green, or blue and orange. Okay, so now I've colored the background. Green, white, green, white, green, white, green, white, green. But now it's time to color inside of the shapes on these empty spaces. So I'm gonna go to an empty line and I'll color inside of my shape green, or whatever color you started with. So I'm still on that first color. I haven't switched. You don't have to color as fast as I do. Take your time. we go. Now I'm ready to switch to my other color. And now the easy thing is, all I have to do, oops, I forgot a space. This should be green. So I'll call the inside of this circle green. But now I'm going to take all the white spaces and make them my other color. And in this case, my other color is pink. So this is the easy part. You don't have to think quite as much because everything that's white, you'll just color it. That's why I think it's best to start with just the one color, so then you don't accidentally put the wrong color in a spot. If you just start with the one color, it's a little easier to keep the pattern. And not make a mistake. But if you're thinking with two colors at the same time, it can be easy to make a mistake.